Hello, everybody. This is Faye, and I sell Medicare plans. I want you to know that AEP is definitely not a drive-through event. It's not a grab and go. It is definitely not a grab and go. So many of you already know, because you've been through AEPs before, that this is the season where your business really starts to grow. You really start to see that residual income, because when those sales are made during AEP and then get paid in January, but then January also starts that residual income for the sales that you already have. So year over year, you will see that residual income increase. And this is where it all starts with AEP, because your number of customers increase during the AEP time frame. Yes, it can start off small. I actually believe that when I first started, that very first year that I had residual income, it might have been a little over $300. But after a while, when you see a little over $300 deposited in your bank account every month, and you think about it, that means an additional $3,600 plus a year that's been put into your bank account that you could use to buy stuff. It really makes a difference. So those deposits, no matter how small they start with, can really work and add up. That's why you're doing this business. So since you know now that that's how it starts, you have to understand that the AEP is the best time to start, because every beneficiary has an opportunity to review and change their plan during the annual Medicare enrollment period. Now, some will recognize that the change they need is definite. And most people will not recognize, though, that they really need to look at their plan and review it annually. But that's where you come in. So even if they've received an annual notice of change, the ANOC, what they then know is what are the changes in their plan. And if they've tossed it to the side, put it on the counter, put it on the table, didn't open it, didn't read it, they don't know what the changes in their current plan is. But they need to know that. And this is where you need to have the sit down, the Medicare sit down. This is where you're going to sit down and dine. You cannot do this as a drive-through. You cannot do this as an Uber Eats delivery. You cannot do this very well as a pickup, grab, and go, because this is where you're going to sit down, because some people should stay where they are, but it gives you other opportunities. So I just wanted to remind you that AEP is a great season. AEP is something we all look forward to, and with the opportunities that have been dropped in our laps this year, don't try to do it as a drive-through. Take time to sit down, and you can really do it. Just get organized. You have any questions, give me a call. 407-340-6282. Schedule a 15-minute call and let me try to help you get it together. But this is your season. This is Faye, and I sell Medicare plans.